What is good, you guys? It is your boy Temp, and welcome back to another video. We have another GX badge Kobe 8 Protro review. Now, this is probably, in my opinion, if we're talking a balance of actually aesthetics and performance, this is probably the best Kobe 8, in my honest opinion. And these are a TB promo colorway. First off, shout out to shoebar.ru for sending these my way. Code TEMP for $15. They got you covered for all your Kobe's or whatever you be wanting. So shout out to them. But yeah, it's a really dope colorway when these first surfaced. I think people thought they was finna release. But again, in standard fashion, as a lot of their models, this is the same kind of color scheme you got for your TB promo. So this is Team Gold. I think a lot of people are saying like champagne. It's your standard Team Gold with the black swoosh and the white accents. I've always really liked these, and the TB promo colorways usually don't generally release to the public. They're specifically for college or pro teams. So these ones here, of course, something you'd see like Vanderbilt or Colorado wearing with those kind of color schemes. But I always liked this one because it was a unique color that was kind of different than all your standard team colors. And it's still a color that it's different, but it's still fairly neutral, so you can wear it with a lot of stuff too. So that's for the box. Kobe 8 Protro TB promo. Team Gold / black - white, size US 11. In my opinion, I go true to size. I would say these fit true to size. They are a snug true to size fit. They have an engineered mesh upper. They do break in. If you are wanting to hoop in this sneaker, I personally would suggest going true to size. That way you really get that snug one-to-one fit. And they do break in too. So that would be my personal advice. But as for the box, standard Kobe Protro box, not like one of the newer kind of style ones that are kind of like the old Phenomenon style boxes. This is your matte black scales with the glossy Shizuku and signature there. And getting into the shoes, man, this is a super clean colorway, man. That's super dope. And like I said, something unique as well, that is unique but pops without doing too much, if that makes sense. Without having to wear something like the Watas or something, which is honestly still a dope colorway in my opinion. But if you want to wear something that's going to catch some heads or catch some eyes and break some necks without going too overkill on how the shoe be aesthetically looking, this is a really good one here. So starting off with the bottom of the shoe, you have a solid rubber white outsole in your Kobe 8 Protro traction pattern. You've got your mix of herringbone front to back, as well as those kind of snake scales, which are again kind of a triangle shape, so still basically like a wider or bigger herringbone pattern, to be quite honest. Black carbon fiber, glass-based carbon fiber shank plate, looking glossy and real nice. And yeah, the Kobe 8 traction, if anybody has played in a Kobe 8, this is one of those shoes that it really does not matter what color. These things bite like mad. And these right out the box have a really kind of tacky kind of feel to the rubber compound. So I'm quite certain these will be really good. But again, even the pairs I've played in with the translucent soles just bite really hard. You've got that Team Gold on your kind of midsole exposed there with the Shizuku. And yeah, man, these look really good. Pretty standard for a Kobe 8. That white outsole wraps all the way up around the side of the shoe as well there with the Kobe Shizuku there. You've got more of that Team Gold and that matte kind of finish on your midsole. And these do have that drop-in midsole. They do come with a black React drop-in midsole. Super nice. A little bit thicker. I personally like the Protro more than the OG. I find these have just a little bit more cushion. And again, they don't really give up too much on the weight or the flexibility personally. I myself, for my playing style and my stature, I personally like this setup better. But again, that is just me. As for the medial side of the midsole, same kind of deal. You've got your matte gold with your carbon fiber shank plate showing through there as well. And as for the upper of the shoe, you've got that engineered mesh Team Gold upper. You can really see the texture of the mesh and the different kind of weaves. And these look really, really nice. You've got that embroidered swoosh in the kind of true Protro newer style Kobe 8 in that black, which gives a really nice pop. The black and the white, the way they positioned it, and they do on a lot of these TB promo colors. Because if you guys have noticed, different TB promo pairs will all kind of have the same color blocking for the most part. Like a lot of your solid color ones, your red, your blues, your greens will all have your white accents. But then some of these other colorways, like the stadium, or the cool gray. I don't think it's stadium gray, but the cool gray, different than the cool gray Kobe 8. If you guys saw, the cool gray Kobe 8 that released was the gray and white, but the TB promo pair had the black accents and the white, and they were, in my opinion, they were just so much nicer. They were so sick. But they'll do that for these kind of more random kind of colors that are not your standard colors. So again, really nice color blocking on these. And then you got your kind of fused overlays wrapping above the midsole and then onto the toe, which are clear, so it kind of gives off that gold color. Goes with the upper. And then you've got a matte kind of gold synthetic pebbled leather on the heel area with the black embroidered swoosh. And you've got the matte kind of black Shizuku with the matte gold heel counter with the kind of little glossy parts on each of the sides there with the black Kobe signature. Looking nice. And on the tongue, you've got more of that matte kind of synthetic leather. This one kind of a more matte, kind of full grain synthetic leather, maybe so to say. It doesn't have that kind of pebbled look. And the black Shizuku on the tongue with your gold Kobe 8 Protro style laces, that flat style lace. And the sculpting looking really nice, and that's one thing GX did a really good job with on these. The sculpting and the firmness of it is really nice, and you got more of that gold there as well. And yeah, this basically sums up this sneaker. Again, a simple colorway, but something unique that's definitely going to stand out on the court still. And like I mentioned, as for your Kobe 8 Protro, this is probably the best batch. Again, I haven't tried the newer Max batch. I do have the OG Kobe 8s, and I do have the first Protro, like the Halos that came out, which were, they were nice quality, but they were heavier and stiffer. I haven't tried the newer ones, but I would say, and I can confidently say that I think, looking at aesthetics and performance, this is, in my opinion, probably your best option to go with for the Kobe 8. And again, colorways too. They did the University Blues, which I believe Shoe Bar has as well. And I believe there's a few other colorways as well. They've done quite a few of the Kobe 8s. But yeah, this is my first pair with the newer style tongue from GX. And again, I would say the newer style tongue pairs do fit a little bit more snug. And they do break in, so just be noted with these thicker leather tongues. I myself really like the OG kind of tongue, the thin, sleek. It just gives a little bit more of just a more, not to say one-to-one fit, because these are snug and one-to-one, but a little less tight out the box with like the Venice Beaches, the EYBLs. And we do have the EYBL Skills Academy pair on the way as well. So again, man, the Kobe 8 definitely been probably my most worn rep at the moment. Between the two kind of top batches, I've worn basically exclusively Kobe 8 reps as of late. So, yeah, it is your boy Temp. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Once again, shout out to shoebar.ru for sending these my way. It's a dope shoe, a dope colorway. Code Temp for $15 off. If you guys have any requests, be sure to leave them down below. Reviews have picked up a little bit, so there's a few on the way, so stay tuned. It is your boy Temp. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.